There, and we're just starting a recording now. But back in 2 minutes. Right. Let's go. Honest to God, bro. Yo, this should be phenomenal. I mean, if we're going to get a full grid today, they normally do, so some drivers might turn up late. But round 11 at Spa, in a wet, you know how difficult it is, man. It's not easy. Who's your favourite today? I mean, I'm hoping a few drivers do well. Ardy's pretty good in the wet, I know that. Abby's probably going to do well. Danny DeMaster, the usuals, but who's your money on? Danny? Yeah, Danny gets, with him commentating the race previously, he's got a lot of information from a lot of spectating. You know what I mean? So, he might have the edge, you know, having previously witnessed the actual race yesterday, so. I have not looked on my Discord. Dookie normally does that for me, but I think. Yeah, I mean, it's getting closing stages. I think, is it Abu Dhabi next? And then it's the final stages. That's the final round, I believe. So Danny might even have it right now. It might be important for the win. Uh, yeah, that's the one. I need to sort my Discord out, but quite frankly, social media just does me in. So if you want to look at the standings and give us a, we are on an outlap. It's going to take them a minute before we get some decent lap times in anyway. Right, okay. Maybe it's Mackie. Mackie's first. Mackie's coming into bus stop first. Wow. So Danny's in P4, right? Alright, okay, there you go. Yeah, Mackie got a little bit sideways on the exit of bus stop there. Gonna be going around first, so in the Aston. Yeah, I think Mackie did the same. A 32.6 for Mackie at the end of Sector 1. He kicked Sauber. Yeah, sure. 32.6 and 32.5. Oh, definitely will. And so was the tire wear will as well. Would you do like just a decent out lap and then a decent normal lap and then push a really good lap? Because the heat, getting the heat and getting the actual track to evolve, you've got to go around the track for the track to even get a race line, haven't you? So Dookie in the Twitch. Thanks for joining, bro. And yeah, you can also give me any information, Dookie, when you're watching on the Twitch, and help me out anyway. You are a legend, we all know it. But Mackie will be finishing his lap up. I can't hear the other co-commentators, and that's because I didn't make the chart, bro. I need to make the chart. This is what I said when Danny makes it. Sometimes we can't hear you, so they can only hear me on my Twitch. Yo, F1, they can only hear me on the Twitch, they can't hear you. So I'm gonna have to make a new chart. Or I'm just talking to myself, basically. Do you wanna? Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, one sec. Every time someone else makes the chart. Right, one sec. Close party. Add players, select players. F1 Thomas. Could get Dookie in the chat. He could just mute himself. I'm gonna get a screen share off anyway. Yeah, that should be working now. If you can let me know. I'm gonna just. It should come through now, properly. Hopefully that's coming through. Can Dookie let me know in the Twitch if we've got both commentators, obviously. If you can hear F1 Thomas, it would help. It does get complicated. But here we go, silence at 154. What do you think that's times for now? I reckon they will improve. Yeah. Also, don't forget, if they're doing a wet quali and then a wet race, am I correct? Because that means they can't overuse these tyres if you look at the previous race. Do you know what tyres you want to use? What are you going to keep? Because how many sets of vintage do you get? You haven't got your voice shared in my... I don't know why your voice isn't shared. No, I just listened to a stream and it's not sharing your voice, I believe. Which is making me sound like... I mean, I'll be talking to you and I sound like I'm talking to just a ghost outside of me on the stream. I don't know why it's doing that, but that's got to be your settings because everyone else's is fine. That's alright. I'm just letting you know because if it's not sharing your voice, it's like you're doing comments for nothing on the Twitch at the minute. I mean, I enjoy the company. What I mean is they don't know what I'm saying. They just think I'm talking to some random. They don't even know. So it is what it is. We'll try and figure that one out. Dookie, I did invite you to this. Oh my God, what is going on, Abby?
Yeah,
just
sorry.
the corner, flying through. Hi, RPM, still in the pits.
Is it fixed?
Let me see. Yes, it's fixed. You are coming through now. Nice one, thank you. So, yeah, we've got that technical issue just sorted. Appreciate that time and effort. It does matter. But the times will improve. I know that for a fact. So we'll see how fast they can go. Welcome
It's like,
F1 Thomas into the booth. Finally, you're talking. They haven't even
yeah,
heard you
it,
yet, bro.
it was a little technical issue with I had setting disabled, so
There you
it's
go.
now allowed to share.
So we probably didn't even have to make a new chart. You just have to readjust your settings, which make sure you do that if you do future comms, bro. Otherwise, I've done it
Yeah,
before. I've done full comms and I've watched my
yeah,
video back and I've gone shit. I sound like a psychopath just talking to myself. But I'm
yeah. You have
laughing
to
at
go
stuff
to
that I can hear and they can't hear it.
you have to go to your part and then more and voice chat settings and then share your
Exactly.
voice.
Uniball just took pole. 154 free times are
Oh,
improving.
it has to
Hardy.
get a lot quicker, I think.
Let's have a look what Simon's going to push. Ooh, gets loose on that exit there. And in the Williams goes pole for now. 154.1. Track is evolving. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to get a lot pacier now. Let's have a
We
little
also
look
got
on board Hardy in the Ferrari. Talk us around the track, F1 Thomas. You know this track well. El Rouge there, flat out.
yes, Rouge, you have to go flat out a little lift in the wet, but it's also quite important if we go to the beginning of sector 2, you already has
He's got a lot of
abandoned his
battery.
lap,
I don't know if he's
2
on
seconds
it.
slower. I will take you through the lap with Danny, because Danny
We're going on
will,
board Danny then. He's on his outlap.
yes,
He's coming into bus stop now, yeah? Right.
yes, Danny is starting. Through the bus stop you
He's
want
good. I thought he
a
was going to
wide
box
exit
then.
to get as much time and early arrest deployment. Stop it at the line and brake calmly into turn 1. Just let it roll out, and on the exit you want to go in third gear and go flat out with the ERS onto Eau Rouge and radio. You,
Doesn't
ideally
lift.
you want to keep the
Doesn't
ERS
lift.
going, and now Danny's
Balls.
going on the straight.
He didn't lift either. Balls on it. So track has
Ah,
evolved. He's got confidence.
yes. And you got a
Purple sector.
purple first sector through this side left and right handers. You have to try and keep it flat to the last right. Then we go downhill, a very tricky corner with many different lines you can take, but it's looking clean so far. And
Looks sweet. Ooh, it looks like he's on rails, doesn't
little
it? To
moment,
be honest.
let's to
This
pull
is
on
the
a
one.
little slide on the back.
This is the invalidation corners coming up, right?
Yeah, these ones are the most tricky because you want to get them right. If you're offline, then you're ready. Then the lap is fucked. So
Wow, coming into this part, yeah, let's have a look.
is the exit good?
Ooh,
That's
yeah,
the most
it keeps it
important
on.
part. He has to use more ERS on the exit, I think.
Right, make or break, the exit of the final corner, the left-hander, there's a little bit of a lift, and if you don't get the power, if your power's too early, it can send your back end so far around, as we've seen drivers hit that barrier wall on the left as well, so gotta be careful on this exit, right?
Good,
Oh,
good
that was
bust up.
tight. That was tight, but he's on it.
Sec,
And he gets it, full. 153 far. Who are we on
ah,
now? Where's Silence at coming through bus stop? Is he on a lap? No. Yeah, in fact, yeah, he is. Let's go, Silence. Where are you going to go? Takes pole for now.
yeah,
Mackie going into the
it,
box. Got
it
Brian.
it didn't look also. It
Death Boy's
wasn't
on.
a.
Death Boy's up. Let's have a look. I believe he's on one. Let's have a look. It looks pretty quick. Nail his last bit. You see that little lift there, and then you get the lovely bit, but in
Get
the wet,
power
it's so
down.
difficult.
Goes to
6th
P6.
position.
But
There's the
Danny
Hazard.
had his clean lap, I think. So I think Paul is gonna
Oh,
be.
yo, Brian, yo, sending it sideways through there. And I believe that is a purple sector, but that's because his car was literally drifting around that corner. He must have entered that corner pretty quickly. Let's have a look what Brian's got in the Haas coming round. Only just over 5 minutes left of qualifying at round 11. Ticks that pretty tightly. He's going to have to get later on the power at the exit, but can he push the car up? Shifting it up early into 5th position there. I think Rye 7.62. It might be on a lap.
Yeah, let's take a
It's
look.
tricky. It's a tricky track, innit? And tires will matter. So, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
the
going to be a
wet's
toss
also.
up. This is the thing. It's going to be a toss up. How many sets of tires do you want? That's an invalidation from Ryan. High RPM. Are you on a lap? Going really
Yeah.
steadily around there.
At the moment, who do you think gets pole?
I don't even
Ooh,
know because it's one of
Simon
them
just got
where
into a crack.
they're all capable of doing it. It's just when they push just beyond them boundaries, it invalidates. It means they're not touching it. Are they? So Ardy's going to be going round, I believe.
My prediction is Danny's gonna bottle.
Maybe so. I mean, you've seen him push 152 something. You said so.
Yeah,
If he's going to do them so far, but
52.5.
Ardy's just starting his lap now in the Ferrari, and I don't suspect they're going to use too much tyres because they're going to need them for the race. I don't expect to see wet tyres today, but then
No, I don't
people
think so.
might run out of tyres if they've gone too deep in queue. That was quite aggressive turning from Ardy through a rose there. I'm not going to lie. But look, it might be the game, but it looked quite aggressive with the deal there.
Hardy uses too much ERS
He's half a
on the
second
straight.
up though. He's half a
Yeah,
second up on the first sector. That means he's
but he's
going to
gonna
be
lose it.
on it.
He's gonna lose it in the last sector because he doesn't have any ERS left. So,
Wow,
ooh,
that's not as quick as you should. That's grass, that right? Oh, damn!
ooh,
Stop cursing him, bro. Curse the commentator right there. This is.
little bit wide.
No, that's not as quick as I've seen some go around. Wow, sends it though. He knows where he can make the time and where he can't. Don't forget, when I don't see him going too pacey on that straight in the first sector, I expect the times to be really quick during the sector 2 because that's the twisty part of the track, right? Like
Yeah,
this part, using all that track, but keeps it together. So let's see if he can get his time up.
also
Nice,
Jay
using
was
all, yo.
Jay is on a professional P3 in the championship and he's down in P11. So
It's a long race though, isn't it, Thomas? You already know.
yeah, it's a very long
Already.
race and I I hoped that the wet setup was better, but it really wasn't. So
Wow, yo, Chase is up a second, so that'll put him in provisional third, I believe, or maybe even second position. Unless
oh,
people can improve,
Winnie Ball
obviously.
is racing with I think it's Maki. Yes,
They're on
they're
outlaps,
racing
are
on
they
the
not?
outlap. Yeah, they're all
No.
on the outlap.
As long as they're on the outlap, that's fine. But here we go, Chase now. Wow, getting that power down, moves into third position.
IR
Hardy into bus stop and down on his time. In fact, no. Yeah, he's not
high
down. Yeah,
RPM.
he's done. Yeah,
Is he
coming over now.
starting his lap?
No, I think he's on it. Yeah, he's actually gone round and he's gonna go now. Let's see who's gonna
We
cross
have
the line
Danny
as well.
also. I will look at Danny
I
at
could
his
turn on the
onboard.
set times, but high RPM says off. Then it will be Danny that crosses the line. This will be their final lap, I believe. Just gonna try and keep an eye. I think it's Sam 49 Rom in the Red Bull as well. It's just crossed over the line, starting his lap.
Danny takes a lot of risk through O'Roos and Radion.
That is a 32.7 for high RPM. Shout out Danny's running across the
Danny
street.
32-1. Purple first
32.1.
sector for Danny. 60 thousandths of a second.
Oh, it looks tricky out there for the drivers today. It really does. Cars just want to slip out and kill the drivers. The cars do not like behaving in these sort of conditions.
Okay. Very clean pull on from Danny. The lap is looking very good at the moment.
Wow, it's like drifting, isn't it? trying the hardest to keep it down without losing time, and we've got a
It looks
123.
clean.
It was a purple sector there as well from high RPM, so what's Danny got?
He's a second up on
A
his time.
122, yeah, Danny's on it. Danny's on it for pole right now, I believe.
What
Oh,
is Silence doing? In the Silence is 2 tenths down. He's 32-0 in the first sector.
High RPM comes across the line now. Where's
But
he going to move his car up
Danny
to?
through the bus stop.
Boom, moves up. But Danny right now will go pole, I believe.
Looking good.
Boom, 151! Nice.
Wow, a lap.
Well done.
Let's take a look at
Is
Silence.
purple, it said when I flicked to it real
But
quick. It's got a
he's
bit
got
of
some
traffic.
traffic. He's got
The
some
dirty air
traffic.
is real, ladies and gentlemen. Stay Icy's in second right now. Can Silence.
Also.
Monkey saying Danny tier 2, 100%. Not my job, mate. I am commentator. But here we go, Silence. Oh, he takes it. He takes pole. He takes pole. Nah, you just didn't do that. Yes, you did. Let's go. And Mackie goes second. The Aston boys showing him how it's done. And where's Abby? In that McLaren right now. Can he
P4 for
cause
Uniball.
Is there bounce? No, not quite. Hardy, Ferrari coming up the hill.
Oh, fine.
What's Hardy got in the tank? Can he down? He might get this down, you know. Those get me in the party and I'll do some comms too. Not my choice. You can for me, boys. As long as we're not all shouting over each other, it gets a bit saucy. It's going to be a long ass race, though.
Yeah, it will be.
It will be a long one, I'm not going to lie. It's going to be a really challenging drive for most of the drivers today. It is round 11. F1 Thomas in the booth. Everyone wants to be in the booth. Look how tight it is at the top, though. The two Aston boys. Boom.
Silence just on pole. With Mac in P2 and Danny in P3.
There's a lot of pace difference, but quali pace and race pace is a different ball game. I know that. I know that. And look at this. Look at this. A wet runner to save his tyres. Maybe one to watch for the tyre bursts because Rye looks in a good spot if he just went on them wets and nobody else did. Taking a risk, maybe got a quali ban, or just goes to show the pace difference from the wets to the inters, and it's 20 seconds from the lead, which is
we
a
got
fucking lot.
Jay down in P6.
Yeah,
So
is right,
he has to
right.